Just be single cover all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now a handoff looking right.
This basically feel like 2K. They make a new play.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored.
Oh yeah, true. With the new player.
This is my new player.
His 5th sack of the season. He is
gotta eat what you kill, bro.
Defensively, getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't it? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to and when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, right at the 40.
I might not go to school tomorrow, bro. Because my schedule is 1 through 4, well 1 through 5th, and a lot of people got exams and stuff, and it's going 6th through 9th. And I leave. I had my exam today. I'm done. I don't have no more after that. And it was in government. I think I did good in the last time though. I studied. I looked at the film.
Absolutely, 3 catches on 8 drives.
No, I don't chew that. The test was easy. It was something that I knew.
So 1st and 10 now.
So I knew I was gonna do good. I ain't Frank.
Special,
I mean, I know I'm special, but that's not the coincidence, my guy.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
I don't even know how to play weekend this week.
Finding his safety
What you
valve.
say?
That's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's
Stressful,
going to bring up a
I
3rd
mean,
down.
it do get stressful, but at least you get the award.
Get everyone involved in the passing game. You know, you can create those great
I think it's open to everybody since it's the first full week of the month.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I'm in. I'm
So
in.
it gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Come on.
McKinley.
I might do it because I do need more trophies. I'm trying to get that so I could
The
get y'all
coverage
mad.
strong, and now it's
Fanatic.
You've always been very good about
Is that your favorite? Yeah. Well, I'm surprised they got Belichick. Get the Belichick in.
caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something.
What they got in there for
They're going to
Belichick?
continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
That's New England coach. They just got New England coach. That'd be fun, man. Just New England.
That's some Griffin Murphy, bro. I don't know who the fuck that is.
That dude assist.
They always put in some random dude.
I mean, Brady.
Griffin Murphy,
This
bro.
return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
He was like, who is that?
Fox, man.
No, that's his name? You figure out what his name was?
Because I have the New England coach as on my thing.
Oh,
That's what it says.
copy.
I don't know who the fuck no Griffin, bro.
I don't know who that is either.
C.J. Anderson
I'm done this
takes
shit.
us from the 30 to the 34.
My name is Griffin.
I know he ain't have no stats, bro.
Here, look at the stat. He might be.
I'm gonna type his name in, bro.
See if you're real.
Griffin. Is it an I-N or E-N? Murphy.
Griffin, man. Like Blake.
I'm dead, bro. I typed his name in. The first thing that popped up was me, Madden, Bill Belichick, Griffin Murphy.
His 21st touchdown.
Well, at least they know who he is.
Oh, okay. So instead of standing name Griffin Murphy is once again designed as the head coach of the Patriots. He is a Patriot fan himself. He told the game Griffin Murphy is an alliance of family name. You know what?
The kickoff team on the field
that
now
have
as
to
they
do
will
with it?
send this one away.
So he a fan, cause we couldn't put hope. You went Josh McDaniels, man. You can't put him.
Zone for a touchback.
Stupid as fuck.
He not the head coach.
Oh, is he on the team?
He about to get a head coach, bro. He ain't worried about that.
This season, we're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would.
I typed his name and the first thing that popped up was Madden.
So a lot to fight for.
They know his name, bro. They know his name, bro.
They will know your name.
But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together.
At least they know his name.
The whole month of December is still left to play.
He's Romaine. It ain't hard, man.
Very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They follow up the first down 1 yard with a minimal gain of 2.
There's murder on your mind.
On third down, McKinley.
My keys on my mind.
And this is picked up by the Dolphins. When they have the football, it will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The football is something that's true to every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether it's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket.
Oh, yeah, dude, man. I'll be happy to know what's up. Man, it's murder.
Position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Well, he had the fumble last week. Now he's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
On second down, Anderson. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I got murder.
After 7-3 the score. On EA Sports.
Is he coming out of jail? I heard he would.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, people say he is on.
He don't need to.
The kill people, dude.
But they say, but Tony say he ain't do it, bro.
Operating from the gun.
Yes, he does.
Come on, man. I'm playing. It's deep. You get burned by old running back, bro.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
So I like this league a little bit.
The uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it halfway,
I can't run no ball. I got no running back, man. This is garbage.
it's going to be a long day for you.
What a dodo.
Instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He steps down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, for 5 weeks.
Off the play fake. McKinley will buy some time right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble.
What? Come on, man. Stop.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defense in a really stressful spot when he takes off.
What's the rules, man? Is there any rules on the
Good job of
I'm going for it. Where the rules at, bro?
He might pick up the first down.
For rules. What you need rules for, bro?
Hold on, wait. Where's the rules on these? You got past the 50? They don't say nothing about no league rule, though. Alright, I mean, I guess I go for it, but they ain't say nothing, so. Hey.
They're going to try and throw.
They ain't say nothing, bro.
Over the middle.
Ain't nothing on the rules say I can't go for it. They say I go for it, but that was a 4th one, bro.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do.
Yeah, they ain't say that, though. Okay.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give it here to his running back. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far.
I love you, blame bud.
Not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Jaguars on
they bail you out.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
That coverage, you
Back to throw.
Come on, see, come on, man. I be hating this game, son. This game be cheating me.
That to the ground, and 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good for 56 yards.
I mean, but DJ, give me some tip, man.
It's like we're taking for granted.
Let me a guy, man. Yeah.
You gotta find your own glitch.
No glitching on that, bro. This game is just garbage. That's how bad it is, bro. You feel me? Yeah, trash.
But their kicking was so prevalent,
Yeah, you
made
run.
them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yards.
How you win? Everybody else doing them.
They start the drive with Anderson.
He's right here. Right.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
My man comes
No
in
matter
glitch.
how they phrase
I
it,
know what to
staying
do.
on
I
schedule,
mean,
staying
I think
ahead
you
of the
could.
sticks, whatever you want to
I
call
don't
it.
know.
7 yards
That's
on
tough.
first down,
I don't know
fits
what
the
can you
bill.
do right there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I looked it up all on the internet, man. You like no tips.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I be looking up plays that's glitchy, but that can be broken.
2nd and 3. Rush coming, and he's
even see
taken
it.
down. Noah Spence coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Look, Chris Jones. Oh, Chris Jones. Okay. They said something else.
That's that free one.
Yeah, I know what
Like 82 over.
I could tell. But he feels slow though.
Speed.
He was slow, you know. Yeah.
To throw on 3rd down, Moody.
Let's go.
And that will be incomplete.
I say Mike Gazissi, Bernard Ramsey.
Man, we gonna get Odell.
Come up with anything.
Grunt
That's why
coming
teams always
back.
talk about having to win the early downs.
These your
Meaning
predictions
you gotta gain
or what?
yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down
You
significantly.
really think y'all,
Trying to pick
Dale
up
and
the
Grunt?
first down,
I mean, Grunt might come back.
If Odell want to win a ring, you might as well come over here.
Yeah,
But
but
he might
Brady,
do in Cleveland.
but Brady ain't the same no
To
more,
start their next
bro.
drive.
He better than
About
Baker.
to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives.
And Brady had Odell and Randy. That's the old Super Bowl right there.
Oh, you heard what they said, bro? They said you sent Chubb, Odell, Kareem, and Landry to the Patriots. That's all that matters.
Maybe somebody press it a little bit. This might be the
Same with the
case.
same. You said Michael Thomas come in for Patriots. That's the Super
2nd
Bowl.
and 10. It's hauled in by Brandon
Yeah,
Brooks.
but I think Drew Brees got some connections with
Three
him.
sucks.
It wasn't his
He
fault.
always choke.
It wasn't his
So
fault.
he ain't fumble in the red zone?
I mean, he fumbled, but
Yeah,
do
GG.
you expect an old man, that old as dirt, to
Nah,
do
he an old
something?
man, Cap.
Incomplete.
He an old man when he breaking all the records.
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the
Stephen
execution
A.
of
called
that
him
defense?
hard.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Stephen A.
He was trying to force it in there.
I watching that school, he be cracking me up.
He needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
I mean,
Even I left it up at this Super Bowl.
Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And
It's like 4 straight years.
At the line ready for their next drive.
No, I thought three. That's three. That's three. They got cheated. That's three. Oh no.
I ain't cheated. I ain't cheated. I ain't cheated. They did good.
You gonna see the dude push up? I'm not saying they deserved to win. That game should never been overtime, in my opinion. Because the Vikings ain't what teams expect.
This is Kirk Cousins' biggest win in his career.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Good protection that
I mean, you should be happy about it. You like 0-8 on Monday night, so like, that'll be something proud of.
Good thing the playoffs ain't on Monday.
Be that trash? I don't know. I mean, I don't understand how you be that trash, but you got a great team on there. Like,
his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch though. Falls incomplete.
Got a whole dog with Cook. He died by some dope.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Maybe. Cause look, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Kirk Cousins, but he got all the weapons he had than he had in Washington. He got an old superstar team. He got Dalvin Cook in the backfield. You got your 2 Pro Bowl receivers.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, the AFC Defensive Player of the Week had a big pick right there.
And way better offense. Come on, man. This game is fake. I'm losing.
A great play there. Touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Oh yeah, Tyler.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Jaguars their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive? Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their time as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They run again on first down. Anderson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Off play action. Moody rolling. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Going up top. And got his man complete. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Let's go, baby. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. From the gun, McKinley escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Cooks.
What David? Yeah, work.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. McKinley nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, McKinley. He finds Douglas complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Flushed out right. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Mike 51. Let's go, D.
Again, Anderson. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Moody. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match? It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Moody. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. Throwing to start the drive. McKinley, a gain of 6 there on first. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. McKinley. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Off play action. McKinley sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Ready up. Mike 51, Mike 51. Drop deep, drop deep.
To throw on second down. Moody, screen play, Anderson. There he goes inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They run it again with Anderson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 42. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run with Anderson. He's been the bell cow tonight. And he's got room. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Set, ready. Come on, come on.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The quarterback on the keeper. It's a loss of 1.
Anderson is the lone man in the backfield here as they get set for a 2nd and goal.
4 down, 4 down.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan.